Arnie, I'm going to have to give you bibs. Or the red and white. Where their trucks sit, they're going to... We got 11 going out with the girl. We've only got just a girl, I'll be right. Paul, the two in the yellow from the... Some of the Bulls girls are down there, but there's not all of them. team do the training on Monday with Rod. Okay, that's good. Oh, yes, so you watch by the end of the year, watch the girls who've been coming on Mondays. Watch the improvement in them compared to the girls who don't. Have you registered for the holiday? Yeah, good. But try and get your girls from your team, even if they're not don't come on Mondays. Try and get them to come sign up for holiday camps because they need the more they do, the better. Great value. If I was doing that out at an outside academy, you could win double. Yeah, I know, but that's the economics of it. Anyway, Rod gets paid a lot more than your 16-year-old coach. So that's anyway. Well, we started last year. We had it was mainly boys doing that, and we had about 5 girls. So this year we've got so far, I think, 42 girls doing it. Right, we've still got 3 spots left. There's 3 spots left. Yeah, we've got I think 1 spot left in the under 11s group. We've got 3 in 8 and 1. Oh, 2 sessions in a row on Monday. Want it? I'm not going to say no. They can handle 2 hours straight. The main thing is they're doing it. Right? They've come from whatever they were doing last year. I know they were doing it. But the main thing is we've got to teach them the right stuff. Well, that's what I'm saying. You need more of those girls to come on Monday and develop their skills because what's real good, you'll see the difference by the end of the year. They're technical. They're all going. It's 11, 12, 13. Oh, Amber. Coming now.
Alright, good afternoon everyone and welcome to Northbridge Oval for this early kickoff in the NPL Women's New South Wales competition. It's Paletti on the call here with you this afternoon as Bulls FC Academy host Sydney University. Both sides searching for their first win of 2025. 0 wins, 1 draw, 3 losses for Bulls FC in their 4 games, while Sydney Uni had their clash last week against Sydney Olympic washed out. And therefore, just the 3 games played, 0 wins, 1 draw, and 2 losses. I'll take it through the starting sides. First for the home side, Bulls FC. In goals, it is number 1, Mia Namoto. Number 4 is Ashley Hannaberry. Number 5 is Elizabeth Gray. She's also the captain. Number 10 is Tamara Souza. Number 11 is Daniela Naimi. Number 12 is Jasmine Melly. Number 13 is Grace Johns. Number 14 is Petrea Phillips. Number 16 is Isabella Coco DeCipio. Number 20 is Alyssa Rose. And number 23 is Ashley Brodigan. Well, the substitutes, number 3 is Samara Jersa. Number 6 is Anna Hogarth Scott. Number 17 is Sophia Furia. Number 18 is Ruby Davies. Number 33 is Jade Guichon. And 51 is Hannah Spannenberg. For the visiting Sydney University, number 4, Amelia Feeney. Number 6, Charlotte Hogan. Number 8, Madison Van Dyke. Number 10, Jamie Bofields. She's also the captain. Number 12 is Sarah Farrow. Number 13 is Megan Simpson. Number 18 is Ruby Egan Brown. Number 26 is Jennifer Kokoris. Number 31 is Sophia Fante. Number 32 is Xantha Urich. And number 33 is Maria Savalias, rounding out the starting 11 for the visitors and substitutes. Number 14 is Juliet Harris. Number 16 is Talia Sandbrook. Number 20 is Jenny Hill. Number 21 is Hannah Callahan. Number 27 is Ellen Hughes. And number 38 is Charlotte Young. Just moments away from kickoff, and it looks like it will be Bulls FC running from right to left on your screen in the predominantly black kit with white trim, with black shorts and black socks, while for Sydney Uni in their traditional blue and yellow checkered jersey, blue shorts and yellow socks, will be running from left to right on your screen in the opening 45 minutes. Bulls FC coming off the loss last week against the Northern Tigers, 2-1 loss. Ash Brodigan scored in that one. As already mentioned, Sydney University had their game last week washed out. That game has been rescheduled for Wednesday the 16th of April, a 7 p.m. kickoff, and I'll be on the call for that one as well. Sydney University ready for kickoff, while Bulls FC just getting into position now. And we're underway here on this gorgeous Sunday afternoon at Northbridge Oval. Bulls FC will get first use of the ball here through Alyssa Rose. She goes backwards, it comes back to Rose. I'll go into Liz Gray, send it back. That'll be our first throw-in of the afternoon in favour of the home side. As Phillips passes it to Rose, who almost has it taken off her feet. We'll go back to out onto the far side. Trying to come away with it here is Jasmine Melly. He finds a path forward block, so she'll go in towards the midfield. And now, if they're quick, Bulls FC can hit on the break. Comes out to Grace Johns, who puts it in. Come back here to Souza, who'll go all the way back to Gray. Looking for the run here of Brodigan, who looks to put it in towards the 18-yard box. And Feeney with a no-nonsense clearance. It's kept in play. No, it's not. Flag goes up. Throw in. Grace Johns to throw it in. Headed in by Souza. Now away. Still with the balls, but they've lost possession here. They'll get it back. Jasmine Melly to take the throw for Phillips. Daniela Naomi loses it. Comes back. Melly crossing it in. And Feeney shanks the clearance. So our first corner of the afternoon. We'll go to the home side. As the corner's whipped in low along the ground, looking to clear it away now. Sydney Uni through Charlotte Hogan, but Bulls get it back. It's with Phillips. Passes it off to Coco DeCipio backwards, and now come all the way back to Nomoto. Under pressure here from Madison Van Dyke. And Bulls will get to go right back on the attack. Throw comes in, and we'll repeat the process about a metre or so down the pitch. Coco DeCipio crosses it into the box, cleared away. It's Liz Gray. Passing it away to Rose, who cuts back. Passing it to Ashley Hannaberry. It is Johns. Brodigan. It's kept in play. Here's Hogan. Goes back. To Jennifer Kokoris. Got Egan Brown as an option, also has options in the middle. Egan Brown looking to chase that one down against Ashley Hannaberry. She wins the foot race. It's Egan Brown into Van Dyke, although the pass was mistimed. Brodigan gets the pass away. Here's Souza. Out to Coco DeCipio. Blocked by Sydney Uni. Kokoris passes it back to Feeney. Sends it long. And Egan Brown could be in behind here. Liz Gray's going to shut that down. She's going to send it long. Simpson blocks. Feeney. Coco DeCipio wins the ball. Finds its way through to Brodigan. Coco DeCipio brings it down. Cleared away. Not far though. And Xantha Urich now trying to clear it. Here's Urich. And she'll win the throw-in. A little bit of a high-paced opening few minutes here at Northbridge Oval. Brodigan sends it forward. That's a nice pass in behind, trying to get the cross to DeCipio. Cut out by Feeney. Here's Phyllis. She'll pass it backwards. Alyssa Rose. Rose goes for goal. And very ambitious. She'll give Sophia Fante her first touch of the game. In goals for Sydney Uni. Imagine that on one hand, you'd think that this intensity would be able to be kept up throughout the 90 minutes, but it is rather hot, so it is. It might drop off, but who knows? As this day gets a little bit cooler. The sun sets a little bit earlier now with the end of daylight savings. Maybe the weather just drops a little bit with it. Gray. We'll come out here to Johns. To Hannaberry, who I don't think was expecting the pass back. Rose to Gray. Got support on the right. Gray might go herself here. Gets a shot away. And Liz Gray just missing to the... Just missing to the left. It's very close by Gray. She hasn't opened her account yet for the 2025 season, but if she keeps up with shots like that, I think it might only be a matter of time before she does. Driven right into midfield by Fante. Ball is well up in the air off the boot of Tamara Souza. Simpson clears it away. Come all the way back to Namoto from Jasmine Melly as Hennebury passes it to Johns, who turns it over. Hogan not able to maintain possession, so Rose with a chance now to build it out from the back. She'll go out to Jasmine Melly on the far side. Danielle and Amy not quite able to receive the pass, but Rose wins the foul. Will be Gray to take the free kick. You just saw a couple of moments ago the power that she has on that right foot of hers. You'd think this would be a little bit too far. She can certainly put it into the mixer. Down on the ground, cleared away by Feeney. As Johns looks for Brodigan. Just a little too heavy on the pass. It will be a throw in. That one's just allowed to bounce, and Jennifer Kokoris wins it. Rose gets it back to Hannaberry. Go all the way back to Namoto. Johns wins a free kick. Hanbury will take it quickly. Go back to Namoto, out to Gray. Danielle Naimi brings it down, isn't able to control the ball. Naimi gets it back, comes away now through Phillips. Nice cut back inside. Here comes Tamara Souza, goes out onto the far side. Players trying to get in the middle, flags up for offside. About 10.5 minutes into this one, still scoreless. And based on the way that these two sides have started their season, low scoring might be the name of the game today. As the Moto. That's over the head of Naimi. Xantha Urich chasing it down. Xantha Urich unable to keep it in play, but it did go out off Naimi. So Sydney Uni get the ball back. Sousa brings it down. Feeney looking to dribble it out. Has it taken off her feet there by Phillips. And Phillips will try to get the cross in. Gets the cross in at the far post. Ash Brodigan had an open net to shoot at and instead sent it 180 degrees to the right. Oh, that should have been the opener for Ash Brodigan, and she knows it. No time to dwell on it as Sydney Uni into the attacking half here. That'll be a free kick for Sydney Uni here. There's the captain, Jamie Bowfields, to take the free kick. Headed away. And so Xantha Juric goes out onto the far side. Cross comes in to the middle. And the flag is up for offside against Sydney Uni. It just looked like Egan Brown had timed her run just a little bit off. And that is exactly what the assistant thought so as well. And that one's gone over the head of everyone from the moto, and Brodigan almost in behind, gets the cross away to Daniela Naimi. Gone a little bit too far. Naimi trying to cross it back. Will win a corner. End-to-end action here. And can Bulls FC take advantage of the offside from Egan Brown just a few moments ago? As Rose sends it in. And that's gone over the head of everyone as well. Coco DeCipio trying to chase it down, but she won't be able to get there before it goes out for a throw-in. Sydney Uni on the attack here. Gray just puts it out for a throw-in. Looked like the referee was going to blow a foul, but opted against it. And Sydney Uni looked to take advantage and might still be able to here. I guess not. As it falls through Rose, look to head back the other way. As Brodigan looks to play DeCipio in behind and attempts to get a cross away. It looked like she might have been offside for a moment, but it was played out by a Sydney Uni defender, definitely putting DeCipio back onside.
Pretty good, but the rest, when I went to Hawaii, like $45 for breakfast.
Sydney Uni looking to move forward now, and that's a beautiful cutout pass blocked by Hannah Berry. Egan Brown would have been in behind, and Hanbury now looking to settle it down. Is Gray. That's going to take a deflection, so it will be a throw-in. Go back the other way now. In roughly the same spot. As Uni onto the back book here. Fante looking to move it forward. Alyssa Rose will pick it up for the home side. She won't be able to maintain it. Egan Brown passes it backwards. It's passed backwards again to Feeney. Feeney goes all the way back to Fante, who's got pressure. Thinks quickly, gets it out. Feeney sends it long. Just to clear it, not looking for anyone in particular. As Ashley Hannaberry. It's stopped by Megan Simpson. To Egan Brown. Bowfields. Goes back to Feeney. Comes out here to Simpson. Charlotte Hogan. Not able to get a clean pass away, but she'll win the ball back. Hogan. There's Rose looking to clear it. That'll go to Coco DeCipio. Going long and chasing it down is Daniela Naimi. She'll actually, Samantha Urich will get there first. And a routine save there for Sophia Fante.
No, she was up. Oh, no, this year. I think she was playing. She was on the right. Yeah.
She'll throw it out to Jennifer Kokoris after a little bit of deliberation, as that's a beautiful through ball in behind here for Egan Brown. Gray's going to get there first to shut it down. So it will be a throw in deep into the attacking half. Sydney Uni works out who actually wants to take it. And the throw is actually taken rather quickly. Put out again. Brodigan. Kokoris goes to Egan Brown. Throw in again. As Van Dyke will win a corner. No, goal kick. As Nomoto decides, after standing it up, that she wants to change the spot. And she'll go short to Johns, who is left all alone. Johns wants to go long down the line here. And Amelia Feeney will put that out of play. So, Johns. Here's Egan Brown. Hannaberry will win it. We'll go backwards to Rose, being chased down by Bowfields. Gray receives the pass from Nomoto. We'll send it long, and Coco DeCipio is in behind, brings it down. Simpson attempts to stop it. Coco DeCipio tries to turn. And we'll just roll through to the keeper. On both sides, some very good attacking opportunities here in the opening 20 or so minutes. Neither able to find a way through yet. As Gray headed it forward. It's back in the midfield. Bowfields tries to win it. As here's Jennifer Kokoris. Looking for the cross in. Actually, she'll take it along the ground herself. Cut out there by Rose. So crucial is Rose to the way Bulls FC set up their defense. A defensive midfield role, very deep lying defensive midfielder. She'll clear it away now. Feeney. Flag stays down for Jennifer Cockerus, who crosses it in. Cleared out behind by Gray. And that caught Bulls FC out there. They thought that she was offside. And then when they realised that the flag wasn't going up, scurried back. So the visitors will get their first corner of the afternoon. And it will be Charlotte Hogan to take it. Chips it in, and out of the field of play for a goal kick. Certainly not what Sydney Uni would have been hoping for. As Namoto sets it up. She'll drive it very long here. Souza spins around one, spins around two. Get it away to Gray. He'll go back to Hannaberry. Go to Scipio, to Brodigan, to Souza. We've got Jasmine Melly out there on the far side. Looking for Daniela Naimi. They might have to send it back. Tries to spin around, wins a corner. No, it's a goal kick. Both goalkeepers being a little bit indecisive today as to where they want to set it up. Set it up in one place, then they move it along. Again, set it up in a second spot, so... to keep an eye on that throughout the day, and Sydney Uni will get the ball back. Yeah, particularly as the game goes on and you get later into the match, it might just become a little bit more beleaguered with the goalkeepers, and might start testing the referee's patience as Sophia Fante tried to get to that one and instead gently guide it out of play. I was hoping she was going to try and throw it in herself there, but no, she'll leave it for a teammate, and she'll run back to the 6-yard box. As the throw comes in. Rose to Gray. Canterbury. Gray. Fakes a shot. Go back to Namoto with Egan Brown right in the vicinity. And Gray will find a way into space now, and she'll be allowed to dribble the ball all the way over the halfway line. Well into the attacking third. Cross comes in. It's blocked. And Sydney Uni just not able to get clean possession of the ball there. Souza comes out to Johns. It's stopped by Megan Simpson. One by Gray to Johns. Rose will go to Hannaberry. Will go to Melly. Along the ground. Will be gained back by the visitors. Long ball into the middle. And Bulls FC just getting first to every contested ball at the moment, it seems. Here's Van Dyke. Come across to Bowfields. Out onto the far side there for Sarah Farrow. Farrow goes down the line. Attempts to cross it in. Not able to get the ball away cleanly. Johns passing it off into the middle there for Brodigan. Sent it long looking for Coco to Scipio. Fante will pick it up. Go out onto the far side. Pass not able to find Farrow. Will be Jasmine Melly to throw it in. Sydney Uni do keep it in play, but Gray will loft that one up onto the head, or looking for the head of Coco de Scipio, who wasn't quite able to position herself. But it will be a ball throw in. Brodigan gently guided that one out of play. Johns. Coco de Scipio. Questioning the decision of that was Coco de Scipio, but will be Egan Simpson to throw it in. Brought down by Van Dyke, who turns it straight over to Tamara Souza. Alyssa Rose wants a foul, and now she's going to get it. Referee look to play advantage. And so it will be Rose. Won the foul to take the free kick. A couple of options in the middle. Go short here to Johns. Just going to put it into the mixer and cleared away. Now by Sydney Uni, and Van Dyke looking to put Egan Brown through in behind, but it's blocked off by Hannah Berry. That's a beautiful through ball in behind here for Egan Brown. Can she get there first? No, she won't. And Namoto just puts a boot through it. And our Bulls FC looking to go back the other way, and they'll win another free kick. Basically the same spot as what Rose did, just on the other side of the pitch. Taken quickly. There's Rose. Sent down the line by Farrow, and Jamie Bowfield's here. He's got Egan Brown in the middle, but I don't think she's going to be able to get the cross away. No, she won't. Turned over. Here's Farrow. Feeney. And she's absolutely mistimed that back pass. And into an open net. Danielle and Amelia Feeney gets back. Oh, and now it could go back the other way. Cockerish tries to play that directly through the legs of Hannah Berry, and she won't be able to keep it in play, and Bulls FC will thank their lucky stars that hasn't proved costly there. Danielle and Amy, almost as good of a shot as what Ash Brodigan had in about the 12th minute to try and open the scoring here. Just needed a little bit more composure on the ball. Did the Bulls FC number 11. Souza gets around Feeney. Souza crosses it in. And Phillips just wide. That's a goal kick. And Bulls FC, as we enter the 32nd minute of play, Bulls FC might be wondering how they have not, if this keeps up, how they haven't gone into the break with the lead. I'll be hoping those two chances, one to Naimi, one to Brodigan, don't prove too costly, as that one, a lot of miscommunication there from Sydney Uni, and Bulls FC will be looking to take advantage. As Grace Johns, so throw it in. Here's Cockerish passing it in to Van Dyke, who will go to Hogan. Feeney goes to Simpson. Berry. No foul. Ball's loose. That'll go out off of Hannah Berry, whose left boot appears to have the laces undone. I don't think she's noticed, or she's just putting it off until there's a stoppage in play.
First game today.
Yeah, we get a better crowd.
Simpson.
We get them all this year, all games.
Oh, okay.
In Windsor,
Egan Brown not able to take possession cleanly, but will win her side another throw in.
we used to keep people for the 23s, last year,
Yeah.
and everyone will leave when first game.
Egan Brown goes to Jennifer Cockerus.
Turned it around this year.
Ball will be
So,
won here by Naomi. Hogan picks up the loose ball. Come back to Feeney along the ground.
Yeah, I noticed someone
Feeney will have to try again. Where does she want to go this time? She's coming out here onto the wing. And the flag is up, and attack will peter out. And now Hannah Berry will get the chance to tie up her left bootlace.
yeah, I remember Emily. Then you took this guy.
Hannah Berry goes short to Rose. It'll come back. Goes now to Daniela Naimi. Tamara Souza tries to win the ball. Naimi will pick up on the loose one, and it's away here for Coco de Scipio. Finds her path blocked, and that has to be saved by Sophia Fante. It'll be another corner for the home side, their third of the afternoon. The 35th minute, Rose just making her way over to the corner flag with the ball. See if she mixes up the delivery a little bit more this time, or if it's going to be the same as before. She goes a little bit deeper, headed home by Gray, but not able to find a way past Sophia Fante. Lobbing throw over the top to Jennifer Cockerus. Gets a pass away to Madison Van Dyke, and Grace Johns. Where's that one going? Is that just going to be allowed to roll out behind? It will be. A goal kick. Still plenty more action to come this afternoon here on the NPL, or on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel. That's Coco de Scipio. Goes to Rose, to Hannah Berry, to Brodigan. Manly United and Northern Tigers currently underway at Cromer Park as Feeney puts that one out of play. Got Apia Leichhardt hosting the Western Sydney Wanderers at 5 p.m. The Illawarra Stingrays hosting Sydney Olympic at Macedonia Park. Cartha Rams host the Newcastle Jets. Their first game at Linwood Park this afternoon. That ground underwent some renovations in the off-season. NSW host Mount Druitt at the Village Green. All of those games at 5 p.m. kickoff, and then it's the match of the round. It's the Arctic Circle Clash as Gladesville Ravens host NWS Spirit. That one, 5:10 p.m. kickoff. As we're going to have our first card of the afternoon.
That was a tough card.
Yeah, accidental.
I believe that's Van Dyke who's picked it up. It is indeed Madison Van Dyke who's picked up the first yellow card here this afternoon for that foul. Looked to be completely accidental, but they don't take intent into the rule book when they write the laws of the game. So it will be Alyssa Rose. Head of the way. Ball to Johns, who Not sure if that was intended to be a shot or a pass, but whatever it was, it looked like she didn't get all of it. Byfield's attempts to bring it down. Melly gets it away to Rose, who tries to put that one well in behind there for Petria Phillips. Cross comes in. Cleared away by Sarah Farrow. And we've got a Sydney Uni player down here. It looks like it could be a very nasty injury. It was off the ball. Referee's allowed play to continue here. And now we're going to get the player in question looked at as the athletic trainer is being waved on. So it looks, from what I saw, like she was attempting to control the ball, but has just gotten the foot caught in the synthetic turf here as both sets of players will come over to their benches for a drink of water. Oh, the player is being treated to. I can't quite see who it is over there on the far side. Yeah, it's never a sight you want to see. That's an injured player.
Out for about 6 weeks.
As the players being waved back on here, it appears as though it is Santa Urich who's the player that went down. No substitution being prepared yet by Sydney Uni, so they'll be playing down to 10 for the moment. As Xantha Urich undergoes treatment, although Charlotte Young has taken her bib off. So it might just be waiting to see a little bit more as to whether Xantha Urich is able to continue as she continues to undergo treatment here before and make that substitution, potentially with about 5 minutes plus stoppages to go until the halftime interval. As Bulls FC continue to be on the attack, and well, Young has put that substitute's bib back on for now, so Sydney Uni will continue to play down a player for now. Simpson passes it to Cockeriss, who nutmegs Brodigan. Johns away to Rose, out to Jasmine Malley. We'll send it into the middle, headed away by Feeney. And Malley looks to take the throw in quickly. She'll go backwards to Gray, who attempts to control the bouncing ball. Feeney headed it away. Crossed in for Souza. Souza isn't able to get a shot away. Coco DeCipio does. The flag stays down. And Isabella Coco DeCipio has the opener here in the 42nd minute. It's Bulls FC 1, Sydney University 2. As Sydney Uni players remonstrating with the remonstrating with the assistant ref on the far side, but it doesn't matter. The flag stayed down. And And Coco DeCipio nets her third goal of the campaign. Bulls FC 1, Sydney Uni 0. And at this stage, it looks like those chances to Brodigan and Naimi won't hurt the home side as they go into the half-time break, although Sydney Uni could attempt to do something here as Savalius, and a flag does go up for offside against Jennifer Cockeris, and Charlotte Young will make her way onto the pitch now. And so it will be Xantha Juric done for the afternoon here in the 43rd minute. Goal coming while Sydney Uni were down to 10 on the pitch. But that won't matter for the home side. As Coco DeCipio goes flying, a push in the back. Got a lot of hang time there, I will say. But there is no doubting that she was pushed. Rose to Hannah Berry. Johns. Savalius goes to Feeney. Goes out to Farrow, who plays it to absolutely no one. And the Moto will just let that roll out for a goal kick. And players were stopped for quite a while when Juric was down receiving treatment, so probably a little bit of stoppage time here as about 30 seconds away from the start of stoppage time as Souza loses it. Farrow tries to chip that one in behind. The ball bounces unfavourably. Free kick won by Sydney Uni. So they might have a chance to level the score here just before the half-time interval as clouds start to roll over Northbridge Oval. The sun has disappeared behind said clouds. And the temperature has certainly dropped rather quickly, I will say that. As Young puts it into the box. Flag is up for offside. Although it appears as though the referee spotted the foul, and so we'll restart from a free kick, not an offside. As the referee glances at the watch, we're about 45 seconds into stoppage time. Simpson to throw it in. Just looking for options. Souza. Cleared now by Brodigan all the way back to Feeney. Attempts to move it forward. And good intentions there from Amelia Feeney. Just weren't able to be capitalised on by Sydney University attackers. Moto. That's allowed to bounce, and Charlotte Young getting into the action there. And we'll give away the throw in. But we'll stop Coco DeCipio from getting onto the attack. Johns goes backwards to Rose. Off the throw. Rose along the ground. Took a deflection on the way through. Farrow gets it away to Bowfields. Simpson. And it's half time here at Northbridge Oval. Just the 2 minutes of stoppage time. Isabella Coco to Scipio goal in the 42nd minute. The difference. It's Bulls FC 1, Sydney University 0. It's Paletti saying thank you for joining us so far in the first half. And we'll be back in about 14 minutes with the second 45.
Come up and get a drink.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to Northbridge Oval for this round 5 NPL Women's New South Wales matchup. At the break, it's Bulls FC 1, Sydney University 0. It's Paletti on the call here with you this afternoon as the temperature has dropped from kickoff with the sun disappearing behind the clouds. Doesn't appear to have been any half-time substitutions by either side. There's one substitution to speak of in the first half as Xanthe Urich made way in the 43rd minute for Charlotte Young, about 5 or so minutes after Urich went down with an injury. And Isabella Coco-DeCipio was able to take advantage, giving the Bulls FC the 1-0 lead in the 42nd minute. As we're back underway here for the second 45. It is Bulls FC running from left to right on your screen here in the second half. In the predominantly black jersey with white trim, black shorts, black socks. Sydney Uni look to go right on the attack here through Jennifer Kokoris. Takes a shot, diving save by Namoto. Sydney Uni looking to level it up straight away, but unable to do so. Sydney, running from right to left on your screen here in the second 45 in their traditional yellow and blue checkered kit. As that's a very poor back pass, but Sevilla Fante able to clean it up. There's the yellow and blue check jersey, blue shorts, and yellow socks. So one allowed to bounce by Kokoris and by Johns, and seems to be some confusion, and Bulls FC get the throw here. Sydney Uni bench just asking the official here on the near side about that one, and now no Bulls FC. Stay on the attack here, and a couple of throw-ins going against them early here in the second half. As Kokoris moves it in along the middle, goes back here, putting it in, headed away by Gray. Egan Brown tries to put it in behind. Gray gets in front of it and just hoofs it as far forward as she can. As Young goes back to Fante. Megan Simpson goes out to Jennifer Kokoris. And in behind, but it'll roll through to Namoto. Egan Brown trying to get on the end of a few of those today and just hasn't quite been able to do so as Hannah Berry sends it long. Simpson. Hannah Berry. Go all the way back to Namoto. Phillips. Goes to Rose. Gray. Rose. And Rose takes it herself. Alyssa Rose cuts back in here to Petrea Phillips. It'll be stopped before it reaches Coco-DeCipio. Oh, sorry, that was Ash Brodigan. My apologies. Phillips to Coco to Scipio. I'll come back to Phillips. Phillips cuts on the inside of Feeney to Rose. Who'll tap it forward on her right foot. Susan not able to control it. And booted well out of play by Gray. As Grace Johnson's gone down here and trainer being waved on. So just a few minutes into the second half and we do have an injury concern. Players not being waved to the benches yet, so would seemingly indicate that this is going to be a short-term issue than it might be a long-term one, although it's not looking good there for Johns. Plenty more NPL Women's New South Wales action to come here this afternoon on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel. Currently underway at half-time, Manly United and the Northern Tigers. Don't have a score update for you at the moment, but I'll find that momentarily. Apia Leichhardt hosts the Western Sydney Wanderers. These games all kicking off at 5 p.m. Illawarra Stingrays and Sydney Olympic. MacArthur Rams hosting Newcastle Jets at Linwood Park for the first time this season. They'll play at home. UNSW hosting the Mount Druitt Town Rangers. So we're back underway here from the throw-in. Those games kicking off at 5 p.m. and then at 5:10 p.m. it's the match of the round. Gladesville Ravens hosting NWS Spirit in the Arctic Circle Clash. As Rose cleared away now by Johns. As Farrow, Hannaberry, Farrow, Gray, Hogan, Phillips. Gets around one, chips it over a second, brought down by DeCipio, comes out here to Danielle and Naimi. Naimi along the ground, dribbles it in, looking for the cross, crosses it in. Is that going to be a throw-in? It's a throw-in. So it's 1-1 at between Manly and the Northern Tigers. That game in first half stoppage time. My apologies. I thought it was half time. Jasmine Melly getting ready to throw this one in. And Coco DeCipio heading that out behind for a goal kick. I'm not sure what she saw there, but we'll give Sydney University a chance to launch an attack of their own. Coaching staff getting a little bit impatient there from the Sydney University bench with how long Sophia Fante is taking with this goal kick. Sydney University coming on the attack now. In behind is Egan Brown, but Rose doing just enough of a job there to allow the Moto to claim it. And as Hannaberry, well, she'll deliver a gift to Bowfields, and Egan Brown not quite able to receive the pass as Rose gets it away. In fact, that was Anna Hogarth Scott, so there was a halftime substitution. And Fante clears it away only as far as Naimi, who once again, with an open net to shoot at, not able to get enough power on the shot. So Anna Hogarth Scott did come on at halftime for Bulls FC. Barrow goes across the face of goal. Peels for handball, waved away. Sydney Uni will get another throw in. So it appears that Hogarth Scott came on for Grace Johns. So there's Phillips. Goes to Hogarth Scott. Comes out here to Naomi. Puts a shot in to the side netting. So Alyssa Rose has dropped into centre back. Canterbury out to left back. And Hogarth Scott into defensive midfield. Appears to be playing a little bit more advanced. Sousa's also dropped back a little bit as well. Will be Jasmine Melly. That'll be a free kick here for Bulls FC and a yellow card. To Sydney Uni. I didn't see which Sydney Uni player received the card. Two in the wall for Uni. Will be Rose to take it. Sydney Uni looks like they'll be preparing a double sub shortly. It's Rose straight into the wall. Headed away by Bowfields. Egan Brown brings it down. Farrow, Bowfields. Sends it long. Egan Brown. Clearance blocked by Brodigan, or pass blocked by Brodigan, I should say. Moto. Goes short to Rose. Melly. Phillips. Naomi. Goes long forward to Scipio. But Fante will just pick that one up and roll it out. Along the ground here. I'll go in behind for a goal kick. And we're going to have a double substitution here from Sydney Uni. So it will be Ellen Hughes and Jenny Hill to make their way on. Sarah Farrow's afternoon is done here in the 59th minute, as is the afternoon of Madison Van Dyke. Was on a yellow card. So double substitution in the 59th minute for Sydney University. Coming off Sarah Farrow and Madison Van Dyke. Coming on Jenny Hill and Ellen Hughes. As Bulls FC going to set up on defense here. Sydney Uni. Hughes finds her path forward blocked by Melly, who wins the ball. Bowfields pick up the pass. Put out by Hogarth Scott. Simpson throw it in to Hughes. Hogarth Scott. Put forward by Hill. Sydney Uni. That's a throw in here through Hughes. And Phillips not able to pick the ball up. Savalius will pass it off. Young. Savalius. Savalius looking for Hogan there. Is with Hill. Savalius. Hogan. Cockerius trying to find a cross in. Headed forward and out for a goal kick. Sydney Uni suddenly trying to cut the deficit. Having a bit of trouble doing so. A bit corner for Bulls FC. So it will be Rose to take it. Can the home side double their advantage here? In the middle stages of the second half. It's a long kick. It goes over the head of everyone. Gray will chase it down and keep it in play. Really straddling the sideline there, but Phillips passes to Sydney Union. A free kick given. Feeney looking to go quickly. Out to Jennifer Cockerius. Egan Brown looking to cross it in. It's blocked. She'll lose possession. As Coco DeCipio was all the way back to send that one forward, looking for Brodigan. And what's the verdict here? It is. Verdict is a Bulls FC throw in, and Brodigan's down. Feeney did throw that ball in, but Brodigan has stayed down here. The flag by the assistant was up for a Bulls throw in. Brodigan's back to her feet, and it will be a Bulls throw in. And Sydney Uni coaching staff absolutely perplexed. By my count, that's 3 throw-in calls that they have felt aggrieved by so far here in the second half. As this time it's Feeney down. Back to her feet though. And off the running track goes Hannaberry, headed out by Feeney. Rose. Hannaberry into Hannah Hogar-Scott. As Gray goes to Melly. There's another throw in for the Bulls. Has kept in play. Coco DeCipio looked resigned to having turned the ball over. But Bowfield looks to hit back the other way. Gets around one. Comes out here to Hughes. Alan Hughes looking for the cross in. Egan Brown gets a shot away over the crossbar. It will be a goal kick. Gray. Souza. Megan Simpson picks off the intercept. She'll go to Charlotte Young. As that throw in is just going to roll out behind for a goal kick. Sinamoto short to Rose, passing it to Gray. Jasmine Melly. Phillips to Rose. Out to Hannaberry. Gray. Simpson has got Naomi chasing it down. And she'll put it out for a throw in. As Phillips puts in a shot, but saved by Sophia Fante, who just allowed that to roll straight to her. Simpson goes back to Sophia Fante, who'll go out to Feeney. As Sydney Uni looks to have moved to a back three in attack. And Bowfield will have that taken off her feet by Elizabeth Gray. Out it comes to Coco DeCipio, who gets the cross in. That's going out off Charlotte Young, so it will be another corner for the home side, their 5th of the afternoon. Rose whips it in. Headed forward. Cleared away. Not as far. Put back in. And that will come out for a throw in. Hughes will put it out for a throw in. There's Melly. Melly brings it down, or throws it in for Hogarth Scott. Cleared out by Simpson. It'll be Melly to throw the ball in again. As we're into the 71st minute here for 13 p.m. local time. It's a 2:40 p.m. kickoff today. That's going to be a goal kick. Young goes to Simpson and barely get it out of their 18-yard box, and that's very egregious by Jenny Hill, who picks up a yellow card about 12 minutes after she's entered the field of play. And rather needless foul to give away as well. Rose just being told by the referee to wait for the whistle. In fact, I believe she's about the same position she took a free kick from a little bit earlier in this half. This time she doesn't put it into the wall. She goes direct. And it's just wide of the mark. She learnt what she did wrong, is once again playing it out from the back. Sydney Uni, as Hogan goes out to Feeney. And Rose just corrected a little bit too much with the shot this time, as Young kept in by Feeney. Bowfields out here, and that one's very lucky there for Sydney Uni. Almost had the potential to fall short of Simpson. And Naomi was there ready to pounce. Simpson throws it in, is brought down. As Egan Brown going to go in behind. Naomi finds a way around Simpson, isn't able to get it past Charlotte Hogan. We'll go back to Sophia Fante. Back to Simpson. Charlotte Young. Win a free kick. And I think we're going to see... No card for Liz Gray. Just a warning about kicking the ball away. No, now we'll see the card come out. So Elizabeth Gray will go into the referee's book as well for time wasting here in the 74th minute. Hughes not able to find it through to Hill. Gray cutting off the inside lane. So it will be a goal kick for Mio Namoto. Bulls FC wanting a handball. Nothing doing. Byfields struggling to find options. Has done very well to maintain possession and wins a foul in all of that. Very well done by Sydney Uni captain. As Bulls looked like they wanted to make a sub. Might wait for the next option play to do so. Will be Byfields to take it. She wins the foul. 4 in the wall. And she'll take the resulting free kick. She'll go direct. The Moto not troubled at all by that one from Byfields as the sun starts to peek its way back out here. Well, the temperature has certainly dropped a little bit more in the last 10 minutes or so. And Melly turns that one over. Byfields into Egan Brown. Has to try to cut back in on the left. It'll go backwards. And Bulls FC bailed out there as Jasmine Melly made a little bit of a mistake there. Wasn't able to control it. Simpson will stop the counter attack. And now are we looking to make the substitution. And that will be Sophia Furia to come on in the 77th minute. And it will be... Who's coming off? It will be Isabella Coco DeCipio to make her way from the field. The goal scorer. So she won't add to her 3 goals this season. This afternoon, came into the day on 2, it's up to 3. I'll have to wait until at least next week before she can look at adding a 4th as Gray passes it to Souza. Souza not able to get a shot away. Gray loses possession. It's Jenny Hill now to Egan Brown. Puts that in for Byfields. Gets the pass away. As Feeney will keep that inside the attacking half. The cross comes in. As Sydney Uni player's gone down here. Back to her feet. Flag up for offside. So Ash Brodigan moved centrally. Furia out here on the right wing. Snaimi on the left. Hogarth Scott in behind, playing the 10 sort of role. As Phillips and Souza appear to be playing 2-8s with the back 4. Sort of dropped the number 6 from their defensive formation at the moment, or maybe just their attacking formation. As it's out onto the far side, and that's picked off by Tamara Souza, who tries to play that through for Petria Phillips. She'll as Savalius puts it out onto the far side. Throw in for the visitors. Bulls FC to throw it in. Souza. Pass away to Hogar Scott. Phillips. There's Melly to Phillips. Loses possession here, but that's a foul against Sabalius. It draws anger from the Sydney Uni players and their fans here in attendance. Taken right on the halfway line by Alyssa Rose. Goes short to Gray. Rose comes out here to Jasmine Melly. To Furia, who wins a throw-in. Another throw-in for the Bulls. And Sydney Uni looking to speed things up here as Young runs across to get the ball. Right again, crosses it in as a leaping Fante claims it. And looking to play quickly, it's been turned over to Souza. Wins a throw in. So we enter the final 9 minutes of regulation. Probably be quite a bit of stoppage time to come. We have had a couple of stoppages here in this half. As Furia battles with Feeney. Cleared away by Feeney, only as far as Phillips. Souza. Feeney wins it back. Clears it away. Hannaberry gets possession back for the home side. I've got Crossfield here. Back to Gray. Here's Phillips. Furia. Contested ball in midfield, won by Egan Brown. As Jennifer Cockerish tries to bring it down the far side. Comes back in. Jenny Hill puts it forward. Shot is blocked. And Charlotte Young. Go crossfield here to Ellen Hughes, who tries to chase it down, keeps it in. Hughes to Jenny Hill. Hill, head of the way. Byfields gets the pass away. It's intercepted. Tries to win it back. Savalius does so. Feeney dribbles it in along the ground. Byfields will receive the pass back. Byfields spins around one, around two. Back to Feeney, who puts it forward straight into the arms of Namoto. As Tamara Souza is down here, and the train is being waved on in the 84th minute. Souza back to her feet. Drop ball here. To get play back underway. Sousa just going to get a sip or two of water before she makes her way back onto the field. Gray sends it long. And I think she might have spotted the black jersey of Tamara Sousa, not realising that Sousa was out of play when she attempted to play that pass forward. As Sousa comes back on. As Amelia Feeney will get there first ahead of Danielle and Amy. Savalius look to play that back through quickly for Jennifer Cockeriss. Headed out by Rose. Higgin Brown throws it in. And the referee's called a foul throw, or the assistant ref has called a foul throw, so it will go back the other way. It's very rare you see those called. But it's in the laws of the game for a reason. As Young is being put under all sorts of pressure there by Ashley Brodigan. Sophia Fante will chip that one up. Simpson just boots it long. And she'll get it back. And doesn't choose to do the same this time. Goes short to Feeney along the ground. Looking for Cockeriss. Tamara Sousa. Back to Rose. As Bulls FC will get a throw in. 4 minutes plus stoppages to go here in regulation. And we're going to have a substitution here for the home side. It's going to be Jade Guichon to come on. As Sydney Uni win the throw. Looks like Jake Guichon's come on for Danielle and Amy. As Uni get the throw, and Feeney gearing up for a long one. Into the 18-yard box, headed away. Hogan. Feeney puts it in, cleared away by Gray. Brought down by Brodigan, who's just waiting for teammates to get forward. And boots it long. Will be cleaned up by Charlotte Young. To Fonte, Simpson. Hughes. Gray. Megan Brown. Goes for Hughes. He's got Jasmine Melly along the ground. Comes back in. Charlotte Hogan not able to get there first. Hughes will clear the ball. Get in behind. Cross comes in. Actually, it's more of a shot. Picked up by Namoto. And Sydney Uni really up against the clock now to try and find an equaliser. Namoto. That looks like it came off a tee at the golf course directly behind the field there. Free kick for Sydney Uni. And Furia just a little bit of the dark arts here. Charlotte Young takes the free kick, headed by Feeney. That's going to be a goal kick. Yamamoto takes the goal kick. Gray looks long for Brodigan. Young will get there first. She'll go back to Sophia Fante. A little bit short there. Forces Fante to just boot it and hope. Young brought down by Phillips. Clutching at her chest. Play will go for now as Melly to Furia. Simpson. Sousa puts it forward. As Phillips back to her feet. Simpson. Hill. I believe that's Hogan. We've got a free kick here going the way of Sydney Uni. So we're into stoppage time here in the first half. Oh, sorry, in the second half, I should say. Sydney Uni to put his numbers as far forward as possible. Hogan having to get out of the way of that one. Intended for Hughes. Hill looking to get in behind here. She'll slip on the ball, lose possession. Back to her feet. Young gets there first. Hughes. And it'll be a throw in. It was intended for Hill. Struggling a little bit to turn quickly. I mean, it has been Melly to throw it in. And Hughes will go in behind looking for Egan Brown. Charlotte Hogan. Has that one gone out? It's a free kick. No, throw in, my apologies. Here's Hill. Jenny Hill. Feeney. Goes out for Cockeriss. Who's trying to find options. Tries to dribble it herself. No free kick. Ball stays in play here. Young. Feeney. And turned over his Jade Guichon. She take it to the corner, or will she try to get forward in the end? Fante will claim it. Looking for Egan Brown, booted very long. She'll get on the end of it. If she can get around Alyssa Rose here, she can't. Rose puts it out. Time running out here for Uni. We're already into the 3rd minute of the stoppage time. That will be a goal kick. And Miyamoto in absolutely no rush here. Well, the referee is telling her to hurry up. She's already been told to hurry up by the referee, so she will have to be quick about it. Otherwise, could find a late yellow card headed her way. Hogan, get in front of the goal kick. As the referee blows for full time here at Northbridge Oval. It's Bulls FC 1, Sydney University 2 at full time. Isabella Coco de Scipio scoring the goal in the 42nd minute, the difference between the two sides. Man that misses for Ash Brodigan and Danielle Anemi didn't come back to hurt the home side in the end. Both had opportunities with open nets. Anemi twice actually. One in the first half, one in the second half. Well, for Sydney Uni, might be a case of where to from here. They're still winless on the season. Only the one draw. So Bulls FC getting their first victory of the campaign here in round 5. Sydney Uni fall to 0-1 and 3. The washout last week against Sydney Olympic. Both sides will be hoping that the transfer window probably gets here sooner rather than later. And could certainly use some help from A-League women players coming back. We know for Bulls FC they'll at least bring back Amber Luchtmeyer from the Sky Blues, Sydney FC. Winning the Golden Boot last year, 23 goals in 23 games did Luchtmeyer. Missing 3 games for young Matilda's duty at the World Cup. But full time here, it's Bulls FC 1, Sydney University 0. Paletti, thank you for joining us here this afternoon. Plenty more NPL Women's New South Wales action to come. Manly United hosting the Northern Tigers. They're deep into the second half. 5 p.m. kickoffs this afternoon in the competition. RP Leichhardt hosting the Western Sydney Wanderers at Lambert Park. The Illawarra Stingrays hosting Sydney Olympic at Macedonia Park. Linwood Park hosts Macarthur Rams and the Newcastle Jets. UNSW and Mount Druitt Town Rangers at the Village Green. While at 5:10 p.m. it is our match of the round. Glazersville Ravens versus NWS Spirit FC. Bulls FC will head to the Arctic Circle next week on the 12th of April at 3 p.m. as they'll take on NWS Spirit. For Sydney University, their assignment doesn't get any easier as they will travel to Seymour Shore to play RP Leichhardt. 5 p.m. kickoff on Sunday, the 13th of April. But full time here at Northbridge Oval, it's Paletti signing off. It's Bulls FC 1, Sydney University 0.